Hey folks, R1 here. Gaijin ran the floats event again, and unlike past events of this nature, everyone had an entry this time. Every nation had at least one large flying boat, mostly variations on the Catalina. The Japanese, of course, had the mighty H6. Even Germany had an entry this time around, but they didn't have a large flying boat like the other nations. They had this, the HE-51 variant float plane. Now, you didn't see very many of these. Not everyone has them. They were part of a giveaway that Gaijin hosted a few months ago. And I was a little concerned. I wanted to fly this thing in a float event, but it's so fragile. And it just, and you only have one unless you want to buy a backup plane, which I didn't really feel like doing. So, well, I thought, what the heck? Let's go ahead and man up and put this thing in my lineup. It will be the only plane available to me. I will not get a respawn, but let's see what we can do. And I tried a few matches with different tactics. I tried going straight for the enemy base because I was small and fast, but boy, you're so fragile, you're awfully easy to blow up on the way or once you get there. I tried going for our base quickly, and the one in the middle, but again, small, fragile, little problematic. I tried playing a purely fighter role, but I had a fair amount of success with that. It does very well in that role, but again, you can be overwhelmed. You don't have a tail gunner. So I finally settled on the fact that to do well in the floats event in this lone little plane, you have to be kind of opportunistic. You have to wait for your opportunity and then use your superior speed and agility, because I do believe you are probably the most agile thing out there, perhaps even more agile than the Japanese entries. You can utilize that speed and agility to get in and out quickly, never lingering, doing what you need to do, taking your shots, capturing that base, and getting the heck out of Dodge just as quickly as possible, because if anyone that you don't kill holds a grudge and focuses on you, they are probably going to get you if you stick around more than a few minutes. It only takes a couple of shots to take you right out of the fight. Well, anyway, it worked out pretty well. Oh, we'll all have to bear with the fact that there's a graphical glitch with this plane. When you touch down, a lot of times your floats seem to disappear, perhaps disintegrate, but they still function. So, just overlook that if you will. And before I forget, normally, here lately anyway, on Mondays, I've had a subscriber replay for you. I actually have several subscriber replays in the can being worked on, but those take me a little bit longer to edit, so be patient. They're coming. Well, what am I doing? I'm not here to mix it up with the big boys. Time to run. And look for opportunities more my size. Yeah, I finally got a little too low and a little too careless. But I think I made a fairly significant contribution to this particular match. We've got this match in the bag. They never do retake the A capture point. And we managed to hang on to the other two for long enough to win this match with room to spare. Now, I've heard there are plans for Germany to bring in one of their big, impressive float planes, flying boats. That will make things really interesting, particularly if some of the other nations get some smaller entries, some smaller pontoon fighters as well. These events are rapidly becoming one of my favorites. I wouldn't want to do them all the time, but once in a while they're a nice change of pace from the standard War Thunder combat grind. Well, whether they do bring in a big flying boat for Germany or not, if the float event is run again, you might try your hand with the little HE-51 pontoon plane. It's a lot of fun. You just have to remember to take advantage of it when opportunity knocks. That's all I've got for you for now. I'll try and get one of these subscriber replays up for you by tomorrow, but if not, it'll be the next day at the latest. You have a great day, and until I see you again, good hunting.